Hello, Gemini, and welcome to your new moon reading for June 10th, 2021. I'm Yetta Pearl. Welcome to my channel. And so let's get right into it and let's just see which of the cards want to come in and give you your angel guidance messages for today. Like I said, this is your new moon reading. So I am, not well versed in astrology nor astronomy, but I did just look it up to see, what this new moon means for us right now. And so you've maybe heard that there is also a solar eclipse happening on June 10th. And so there's that going on. There is also Mercury is in retrograde, so that always changes things up quite a bit. And I've discovered that there is such a thing as square Neptune. Now, I don't really know what that means specifically. But I did look and see all these things collectively. What do they mean right now for us, for our energy? And so, oops, I just dropped the cards. And so, in general, we have to be careful for a little while because we are prone to a bit of mental confusion, a bit of, being vulnerable to deception. Our communications might be disrupted, technology, things like that. Certainly these cards are just falling all over the place. But certainly if you're making deals with somebody or contracts, you need to be extra diligent to make sure that everyone is on the same page and understands the same thing, because this is a time where communication can just be disrupted. Even if you think you're being really clear, double and triple check things that to make sure that other people understand what you meant and how you feel things should go, and to make sure that later there isn't something that comes up and comes back to bite you. So it's a time to use extreme honesty and to use caution in your dealings with other people. In general, a new moon and an eclipse as well are all a good time for a fresh start or for starting something new. It's a good time to question your current and previous habits, your behaviors. And so questioning those helps you change them up, helps you know what you want to do going forward. And that really makes a lot of progress for your inner self, right? So it'll be really helpful for you to stay open-minded, stay patient, and stay flexible. Okay, so now here are your guardian angel messages. Let's see. Wow. Holy cow. Gemini, what an amazing reading. Every single one of these cards here is so cool. So let's start here. It doesn't matter where we start. It's all amazing. Making new friends. So somewhere let me just see what they're showing me. So I'm seeing you going new places to do new things that you haven't done before. Or maybe you've done before, but it's different every time. I'm not sure what exactly that means, but maybe you do. But I'm seeing you going places with and just being introduced, greeting new people. Hi, how are you? All that kind of stuff. And so making new friends. And these people are on your wavelength. They're the kind of people that you click with right away. Oh, that's given me goosebumps. I love that. That feels so beautiful. And those are going to turn into beautiful relationships. Of course, not every single person that you meet is going to be that kind of a soul connection, but that's what's coming up. You're finding your tribe. That's amazing. Wow. For those of you who are looking for true love, it's here. It's here. And so some of those new people you meet, that might be the one. I'm seeing that for those of you who already have found your true love, this time will help you be reminded of that. And not that you've forgotten, but life gets in the way. The routine of daily living, it kind of helps you forget that things were once fresh and new. And so now is the time to be mindful of what state that relationship is in right now, and pay a little bit of attention and let yourself remember why you're with that person. So can you even see this? Yeah. It's hard to see when I'm outside, but it's so beautiful out. I wanted to come out to do your reading. But so your true love is available to you. So being receptive, having your eyes open. So they're showing me, you could go walking down the street and just look at where your feet are stepping and never look up. But let yourself look up. Get a fresh air, like a big deep breath. I'll get my new mouth in order in a minute here. But so looking around you and seeing what's around, paying attention, being aware of what's around, and that will really help you to notice your true love. Your true love. That's amazing. It feels so warm and fuzzy, like it's absolutely comfortable. So there is the excitement, of a new relationship, that kind of thing, but it just feels, the feeling they're giving me is like my heart is just wrapped in warm hugs, Oh, it feels really, really good. It's amazing. Yes. Have you been having some medical issues? So, this is a general reading. This will only resonate for some of you. So those of you who are having some medical issues, healing is on its way. You have the power, is what I'm hearing. And so being mindful of the food you're eating. I'm getting all this just now as a download, so be patient with me. We'll see how quickly it comes. So being mindful of the food that you're eating, and that you're getting fresh air and sunshine and exercise. That you're keeping your thoughts and your feelings more positive. Knowing for sure that this healing is possible. That's kind of a biggie. So your angels are saying, we got this. Relax. This is resolved. And so get some Reiki or some other type of an energy clearing treatment. That will really, really benefit you. So there's a robin sitting in the yard right now looking at me. And so his message, of course, is fresh new beginnings, right? And so your health is taking a beautiful, fresh new turn. So let yourself accept that. Let yourself accept that, because you're the one who has the choice of that. And so I see a picture of you, like vibrant and full of energy, and leaping, flying almost. It's very close to the picture of the fairy on the card. It's not quite what they're showing me, but it's similar. And so that vibrancy is available to you again. So getting up and moving is going to be a key part as well. So, and cutting out sugar and that kind of stuff, right? Yes. Your body has what it takes to heal. Yeah, never doubt that. Never doubt that. So having some compassion for yourself as well, that's going to really help you heal. For everybody, whether you're experiencing any health issues or not, having compassion for yourself is what keeps you going, right? So we are human, we make mistakes, we do stupid stuff, whatever. relax, move on. Everybody does those things. Nobody's even noticing whether you did that or you didn't do that. You are you, and you are beautiful, and you need to forgive yourself for what you think you did wrong. In truth, you didn't. Your angels are saying you haven't done anything wrong. You're just learning. It's all good. That's why you're here. If you had nothing to learn, you would not be here. Or if you had learned it all already, you would have transitioned. So this is why we're here. So the learning, the things that you perceive that you've done wrong, those are just the steps that you have to take to be a living human in this time. So you're beautiful. And so they're showing me you holding your essence, your soul, yourself in your hands, and being very gentle and being very compassionate. Just as compassionate as you would be if it was somebody else who thought they messed up. Just being so gentle and knowing that everything is right. Yeah. Beautiful. So, for those of you who have been having a problem, an issue of some kind, solved. It maybe hasn't quite reached you yet, the solving, the solution, but it's right there. So we're doing the same. They're showing me again that what they were showing me earlier, to look up and notice what's going on. Do that again. Put your focus somewhere else outside of you. Put your focus on the resolution. Decide how you want this to work out. They're not showing me specifically what a problem might be, and of course it's just for some of you because of the general reading thing. But so the more you can see it in your mind's eye, the more you can see it working out just fine. And the other people who are involved, that you're chatting and having coffee together, you're socializing, you're easy with each other. The more you can see that working out well in everybody's favor, the easier it comes to you. That, right? So your problem in angel world, the problem is already resolved. It just hasn't quite gotten to you yet. Some of you have received it already. I'm being shown. But for many of you, you haven't received it yet. So it's coming. It's on its way. You can relax. Still finish off the last few tasks, associated with that. But it's all good. It's all good. You can stop stressing about that now. Yeah. Because you have an infinite supply of everything you need. Look at how beautiful that card is. I hope you can see it. It is amazing. You are always supplied with everything you will ever need. So whether this is home or food or clothing or money or friendship, compassion, love, everything that you can think of that you might possibly need in your lifetime is available to you. Now, it may not come all at once in one lump sum. That's good, because where would you store it all anyway, right? You'd have to have a great big shop or something to store it all in. But be assured that it's always available to you. When you need it, it comes. It's like they're showing me you with a golden glow around you, and you never experience lack anymore. It's really amazing. Gemini, you are so fortunate. You have really created your own best life here. the little things that we humans tend to focus on, I guess, fixate on sometimes, that we like to call problems, are truly very insignificant when it comes to you. And so that's not meant to, downplay anything that you're feeling. It's meant to reassure you and comfort you, and so that you know you are always looked after. You are leading a magical life. That's so beautiful. So, okay, let's see what the daily guidance would be today. Oh, there we go. Assertiveness. Assertiveness. So in all this amazing stuff that's all coming your way, all the friends and problems being resolved and all that stuff, everything, all the abundance coming to you, they're showing me that you will function best and you will feel the best about all your abundance when you assert yourself. So they're showing me that many of you like to, you like to kind of sit back and be in the shadows almost. You like to be behind the scenes. You enjoy supporting other people. And while you're fine being on the stage and in the limelight, it's not really what your goal is. It's not what you pursue. But there is something here that, there's a fine line between being in the background and being the supportive person, or being the rug under everyone's feet that they're treading upon to get where they're going. There is no need to be anybody's rug underfoot. The time is here for you to be regularly assertive about your own self, how you are, how you prefer things, what you like, when you like it. And you're allowed to have those preferences. There will be somebody who will not quite challenge you, but they'll be a little bit taken aback when you start to regularly show that, guess what, you're here too. And you have your own preference too. And yours counts. And so it's not a deal breaker or anything like that, but the person will not quite know how to respond. They'll be confused. So, when we think of the new moon energy and the eclipse energy, use your assertiveness to communicate the absolute best you possibly can, so that the other people in your life understand that you are not being mean to them. You're not trying to take anything away from them. And that truly this has nothing really to do with them. It has to do with you being your own self fully and stepping into your full power. And because you have not really done this too much before, they won't quite know what to do. So, you're going to learn along with them. You'll learn together, and you can feel your way through it and educate them as you go along. So keep the communication really, really open and flowing strongly, and things should continue really, really well. And all this magic in your reading is really amazing. And so then, asserting your own self can only make it better. It makes it more your own. It brings all the vibration more in tune with yours. Having said all that, now some of these people, in spite of your best interest to communicate and to make sure they understand that it's nothing personal with them, some of them are going to take it personally. They will just not understand. That's their path. It is not your responsibility. You are very kind-hearted and compassionate, and so you'll want to backtrack a bit so that they can continue to feel comfortable. But that's not your job. They need to learn this about you and about other people. And so it's just time. It's just time. You feel free to be you and stand your ground. You are you, and you are amazing. So we'll leave that there, that amazing reading for you, Gemini. So if you can hang around for another minute, I will ask you to help me to send love and healing and compassion and acceptance, and send a bunch of beauty into the lives of all the people all around the world and into Mother Earth herself. That's so beautiful. Thank you so much, Gemini, for being here. I love you, and I will see you next time.